What is up, guys? Gillinor's Hero is back here to save the day once again. Today I will be showing you guys a foolproof guide on how to kill Vorkath. For this boss, you're gonna want 80s and whatever stats you're gonna be using. Keep in mind you cannot use magic against this boss, as his magic defense is about 1,000, so no magic weapon will work. Even the 2 mech and shadow will not work. So just keep in mind magic is negligible for this boss. So the main styles we'll be using are range and melee. So just keep in mind you're going to want to have 80s in your strength, attack, defense, and range. Now 80s in your strength and attack if you're using melee, 80s in your range if you're using range, and you want 75 defense at least because it allows you to bring a Serp Helm, which I'll show you guys soon is a nice item, quality of life item. This guide will be a under 30 mil budget, so here we go. I'm going to be using melee. So if we price check everything here, hold up. Oh, well, I can't price check my fire cape, but okay. Oh, hold up. Okay, so this guide could be under 30 mil, although I'm gonna try to keep. It's gonna be a little bit higher because the Serp Helm is around 4.5 mil. The Echo boots are around 4.6, I believe. Let me check. The Guardian boots are, I think that's around 3 mil, and then the Echo crystal is. On my screen, my recording is covering it, but it looks like around 2 mil, so I'm just gonna say 2. So so what I have on is around 36 mil in gear, but you have to keep in mind that I am using a light bearer and a special attack weapon. Now, if you don't have a light bearer and a special attack weapon, this definitely could be under 30 mil. Also excluding the Echo boots. I just bring these because of the nice they have a nice prayer bonus. So actually, it's under like 36 mil just because of the spec weapon and the light bearer. For this boss, you're gonna want. So I've been seeing a lot of guides lately of Vorkath, at least this year, of people saying a lot of guides saying bring torso with obsidian legs. Now, if you put those stats into a DPS calculator, which I actually did, the 5 strength bonus you get, it gives you a 1 max hit, and it gives you, I guess, it gives you 1 second faster time in killing Vorkath. And also, this is assuming that you have max stats. If you don't have max stats and your stats are as low as mine in the 80s, Vorkath will be hitting you quite a lot because torso and obsidian armor have horrible defensive bonuses. So for that reason, if you're not, the mid-90s, don't use a torso and obsidian legs. Go the Torags route or the Bandos or Torva or Jusasar, whatever. I would not use a torso and obsidian legs. The defense bonuses are atrocious on them and you will be getting hit. Trust me, you will be getting hit because I actually tried using I tried using gear that gave me a 4 strength bonus, and I saw no change in my gameplay. In fact, I was actually losing time because I was eating more and getting hit more. So a lot of guides, for at least for melee, usually go with torso and obsidian legs. I'm gonna go a different route. I'm gonna say, if you're really on a budget, Torags is the way to go. Look at these defensive stats. They're practically They're practically identical to Jusasar. I would think Juice Star has about 20 more in each defensive stat. For how much mil is that? Sorry. 36 mil right now. And also, keep in mind, you have to use the Justice Star helm, Juice Star, Justicar, whatever it's called. You have to use the helm as well if you want the set effect, which reduces 15% damage from anything else except for PvP. So, also, you're gonna want your Salve Amulet. Particularly, you're gonna want to imbued and enhance doing the quest to get Taran's Diary. I forgot what it's called, but just do that quest, enhance it, and then go to Nightmare Zone or PvP or Soul Wars, and then imbue your Salve Amulet. For my spec weapon, I'm running Burning Claws. Also, the reason I'm bringing a Serp Helm, I have the Mutagen, but it's a Serp Helm. It reduces the need for you to bring an anti-venom, which I will show you guys why that can help, especially someone who is in mid 80 stats. It allows you to bring more food. For your melee weapon, you're gonna want preferably if you want kills that are not, you know, like really taxing and you're really trying to make profit. I'm being honest here, preferably I think you need a Fang, if I'm being serious. I think you need a Fang to get comfortable, relaxed kills, and make profit at this boss. Anything lower I don't think it'll cut it, because Vorkath does have very high defenses. Now if you're ranging, there's a few other setups you can use, but I still would recommend a Dragon Hunter crossbow, because it's just better and it just makes the fight just more comfortable. The thing about melee is that while the fight might be a little more taxing, it is a lot easier to get into, because the minimum required amount of GP to get into Vorkath with melee is, I'd say, around 20 to 25 mil versus range, which range you're pushing like 50, 60 mil, because if you're using a Dragon Hunter crossbow, then you have to be using a Dragon Fire Ward, or else you're going to be taking a lot of damage. So those two items alone, you know, you're adding up to what, 61 mil right there. While I'm using melee, I have Torags on with a Serp Helm and a Fang. So, also these Echo Boots are not even needed. You can use Dragon Boots. I just use them because I think they look really cool and they give a nice prayer bonus. Alright, so we're gonna get our gear set up. Let's see. So you want to use super anti-fire potions, because Vorkath is one of the only dragons where, he's one of the only dragons where if you don't have 2 or more forms of anti-fire protection, you will get absolutely roasted. You can't use an anti-fire potion here, because even if you were to use an anti-fire potion with protect from magic, and then so if you used an anti-fire potion, you would need 3 levels of protection. So that would mean I'd have to bring a DFS and pay protect from magic, and I'm not gonna bring a DFS because it's just not worth it. I'm not gonna be hitting him. And for range as well. For range, I actually don't think you can bring an anti-fire potion, because if you do that, you'll have to pray protect from magic and also have a Dragonfire Ward. But keep in mind, when you are ranging him, you're going to be praying protect from missiles, protect from range, because range gear is notorious for having high magic defense, and also Vorkath's ranged attacks are more accurate than his magic. So you're going to be depending on your range gear to tank his magic attacks, which is why if you're ranging, you'd pray protect from range. If you're meleeing, you pray protect from magic. Let me set up my quick prayers. Oh, they're already set. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and drink this to Divine. 2 anglers, get myself up to 105. I usually bring around 4 prayer potions for him. Get my food. I have a little bit of combo food just in case the acid kicks my ass. Oh, always remember your method for taking away the zombified spawn. Mine, I'm going to be using Crumble Undead, auto-casted with the Slayer Staff. I find that easiest for me. Also, another tip. Sorry. So, if you go into your character interface, you'll see here my magic attack bonus is negative 55. If this is negative 64 or higher, you will splash on the zombified spawn and you will probably die because it hits you around a 60. I've gotten hit before. So when you equip your staff, preferably a Slayer staff or something better if you have the money, this is just the cheapest way because it can auto-cast Crumble Undead. Preferably a staff that can auto-cast Crumble Undead. I'm using the Slayer staff because it's the cheapest option. There are other staffs like the Staff of the Dead and things like that, but that's quite expensive. So when you equip your staff, if you're using melee gear, you want to make sure that it's negative 64, because if it's higher than negative 64, then you will splash on the zombified spawn and you will get hit a 70, and you don't want that to happen because that's not fun. So just make sure when you equip that staff, you're negative 64, because if you're higher than that, you will splash on the Crumble on the zombified spawn, and your Crumble Undead will not hit the spawn. Just keep that in mind. Alright, let's go, boys. Oh, also, if you don't have the Fremennik Sea Boots, I would move your house to Relica. I'd move your house to Relica and then just cast Teleport to House, and you can run and teleport with that guy right there. So, starting off, we are going to Burning Claw spec the hell out of him. Okay, let's go. So Vorkath has 5 special attacks. I'll show you all of them. That's his regular Dragon Fire. Also, we're hitting. That was his Venom. That's his ranged attack right there. That's his pink attack. Takes off your protection prayers. His green attack is Venom, which is why I have the Serp Helm. So it takes away the need for me to have to bring. It takes away the need for me to have to bring an anti-venom which saves space. And also the Serp Helm has nice defensive bonuses. That one took off my prayer. His pink Dragon Fire takes off your prayer. He has a Dragon Fire where he'll spit in the air, which is what he did there, and that can one-shot you if you do not move 2 tiles away. So this is his acid phase. What I usually like to do here is just walk it out, because I haven't mastered Wook's walking, and I honestly don't plan on mastering it, because it is quite intensive, and it takes away from the comfortability of the boss, because this is a quite chill boss. But if you can do it, by all means go ahead, you can do it, it's fine. If you master it, you can do it, but I haven't mastered it and I don't plan on doing that. There we go, move 2 tiles away. There's a plugin for this on RuneLite, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Tile Indicators. I'll show it after. It's called Tile Indicators, and basically you press highlight true. Oh, I got hit. You press highlight true tile and it shows you exactly where you are. Also, a quick note for this fight, you always want your run energy off at all times. I'm showing you guys that even with Torags and a Fang and a Serp Helm, you can get this done. I think people try to complicate bosses like these. At the end of the day, the one thing I learned from this game is stats always matter more than gear. Because I'm doing this with freaking Torags. You do not need Bandos or Torva to get into this boss, or even a DHCB, honestly. I'm being dead serious, you don't need a DHCB and a ward. That's 60 mil. I did my first 200 kills, fighting Vorkath with range. I was using a DHCB and a ward, and then I just started to figure out, like, do I really need all this gear? And then I tried melee, and I was like, wow, this is quite chill. I actually tried melee with, believe it or not, I tried it with Juicesaur at first, because I thought I needed all the defense. And then I switched over to Torags, and whoa, I switched over to Torags, and oh shit, I forgot the spec. I was too busy talking. I messed up, sorry. Oh no, that's not good. That's okay. Alright, we're good. I messed up there, sorry. Spec boy. Alright, there we go. We're back on track. I made a few mistakes there, sorry. Almost had perfect kills going. We might be able to get... Okay. Wait, right here. No. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I can't use my quick pairs because my recording is covering it, so it's kind of messing me up. I have to manually switch to spellbook because my recording is covering the part where I use my quick pairs. Can I move that? No, I can't move that. There we go, 2 tiles away. Move before you get hit. Range attack. I just love Torags. So efficient for armor that's 800k. It's crazy. The Osmountain's Fang. What a weapon. What a freaking weapon, man. God, I love this weapon so much. So consistent for a weapon that's 18 mil. I have a feeling that the Fang will eventually go up in price very soon because the value on this weapon is just on another level. 2 tiles away. Move out the way. Watch out. There we go, pairs are off, put him back on. Move again. That attack is his most dangerous. Just be careful. Oh! Just be careful before you get hit. There we go. Take out prayers. Boom. Crumble undead. Spawn is dead. Oof. Almost got hit there. Yeah, watch out, because he can use these multiple times in a row. Yep. Oh, he's dead. That's 2 kills. We can definitely get another one. I'm gonna get my burning clouds ready this time. This is a under 35 mil setup, and we are doing freaking work. And I'm gonna be honest, the burning clouds and light bearer are not required. I just bring them because I have the money, and it's a nice, it helps getting faster kills. But by no means do you need them. You can do this with freaking Torags and a Fang and call it a day. All you need is, you need the Fang and you need your enhanced salve amulet 100%. Those if you're using melee. Also, if you're using range, you still need the salve amulet regardless. I just feel like range, I just feel like I get hit a lot more. I don't know why. I mean, I'm still getting hit here, but it's just with range. I don't know why. Alright, acid. There we go. Okay. You gotta be careful on this. This can get you killed. And when you're using melee, always try to find a path where there's no acid because it helps you save a lot of food in the long run. It really does. I didn't realize it at first, but it really helps you save food. Because all that damage you take from acid, you don't realize it at first, but it continuously adds up. Also, I'm gonna Fang spec him twice. 1, 2. There we go. Oof. I don't know if we're able to get this kill, guys. Food is running low. I'm gonna stop taking off my prayers, honestly. I have enough. There's no point. Ooh. Come on, guys. We are him. Prayers are off. Back on. God, I love the Fang so much. It's so accurate. What an accurate weapon. Oh, acid. Here we go. I'm gonna go with the shit. Shit, I messed up. Okay, we're good. Damn, I got 2 food. I gotta hope he doesn't hit me. I'm gonna do something really ballsy here. I'm gonna run at him. Boom! 40, boy. On my music play. Boom, 30. Can we get him done? God, I love this weapon so much. So good. So accurate. So accurate. There we go. Vorkath has been slain. That's some nice loot if I say so myself. There you go, guys. That is Gilnor's Hero's Guide to killing Vorkath with minimal effort and maximum chillness. If you guys like this guide, please like and subscribe. Oh, let me take my runes. Please like and subscribe. I had a blast making this guide. I have around 286 kill count on Vorkath. It's been fun killing him. I'm just trying to show you guys that if you have mid 80 stats, there's nothing that a divine potion and stat boosting prayers can't help you do. At least for mid-level bosses. Now, if you get into high tier content like Desert Treasure 2 bosses, things like that, next you're gonna need high level gear. But for mid-level bosses like Vorkath, you do not need what all these max gears that people are talking about. Oh, you need full turbo with a lance and this and that. Oh, you need fortified Missouri with DHCB and ward. You really don't. I just did this with a Torax and a Fang, and I will continue to do it because it's cost efficient. It doesn't cost much, and yeah, and I'm making bank. I'm getting 3 kills per trip, and I still have 2 food left. So guys, don't be scared of bosses just because your gear isn't, you know, top notch. I'm doing this with Torax and a Fang, and with that, Gilnor's hero is out.